Swiss Watch Company USA at it again with their titanium field watch. I think they have another home run here, guys, with the Trench. Insanely light, insanely thin, and loom so thick, meaning that it was printed, that when I first looked at this, I legit thought it was loom casted numbers. Loom casting is where basically you just have the numbers formed and you just pour in the loom and it makes a little brick of loom. It's essentially what they've done here, except for they're printed. There's 20 layers of loom. The loom on this thing is bonkers. I can't wait to show you. Before we do that, let's zoom in, take a closer look at the watch, and cover the details. Case width, 38.6 millimeter. The lug to lug, 45.6. Look at the finishing on this. I legit, because they have some grade 5 titanium. They say this is grade 2 titanium, but the way they finished it, it looks like grade 5. Usually grade 5 is the one that's polished and brushed at this level. Somehow they just did it with grade 2. I don't know. Maybe I don't know much about titanium. Clearly, because I didn't think you could do that to grade 2, and they did. So, thickness. Overall, the thickness, I measured 9.15 millimeter, so 9 millimeter. The lug opening here is 20 millimeter. You have this padded, slightly padded, really nice leather strap, quick release spring bars. There's a look at the case back. It does beat at 4 hertz. It's a manual wind. 100 meter water resist. That's part of the reason why it's so thin, is because it's a manual line movement. The movement inside here is the SWCUSA SW210. I tried to pull the case back off. That sucker's on there. I couldn't get it off. I mean, I don't really have the right equipment necessarily to get it off, but I wanted to show you the movement. But, I mean, you can just go Google SWCUSA SW210, and that's what's underneath that grade 2 titanium case back. The crystal sapphire, 16 layers of AR coating. Now, I think, judging by their description on the website, there's layers on top and bottom. Now, don't freak out, because the layers on top, if I'm reading their description properly, think after they put the AR on, they actually put another layer of sapphire. Again, I think I know things, but apparently I don't. So, much like I think, what is that mineral crystal, K crystal with a sapphire coating on top. So you must be able to do like a hardened coating over the top of the AR that is a sapphire. So it'll be scratch resistant still. I can't really see anything. Like, it just looks like a really good crystal. That's all I see. And then we'll zoom in even more. Let's zoom in more. Yeah, look at those numbers. You can see why I almost thought it was loom cast. They printed them clean too. I mean, super legible with that sword handset, super high polished, and then just insanely thick layers of C3X1 loom, which is already bright, even with like a few layers, let alone 20. It's going to be bonkers. This is the gradient dial. There's a few other colors, black and some other ones. I'll put a link in the description down below. Signed crown is a push-pull crown. That's a 6 millimeter crown. Matching titanium hardware. Fixed keeper, floating keeper. Price on this, $595. I didn't ask them for a discount code. If I can get you guys a discount code, I will, but I don't know that they really ever discount their watches like that. But I'll ask. For you guys, I'll ask. Just don't tell everybody, right? We got to keep it just to ourselves. They also, over the grade 2 titanium, because titanium will show scratches really quick, they put a scratch-resistant coating over the top of the case as well that brings the scratch resistance up to 1,000 Vickers, the hardness of it. Let's pop this on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. It is super light. It's like, I didn't weigh it, but I can kind of tell it's about 50 grams. I mean, it's like, the strap needs to be broken in. You can see it's kind of squeezing the fat of my wrist a little bit, but once it gets broken in, it'll be really nice. Incredibly comfortable. I mean, it'll disappear on wrist, basically. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. I have to charge it up. It doesn't need it It doesn't need it at all. But I have to do it because we got to get the full effect. The blinding nature of the lume on this watch. It is insane. I mean, it even confuses the focus a little bit. I mean, look, it's putting a green glow on my hand. Like, it's going to glow bright and it'll be long lasting. Well done, guys. Well done. Keep up the good work. You're making some killer watches. Swiss Watch Company USA. Great team of people over there. It's a family-run business, and they're just crushing it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next vid.